Hi everyone, welcome to iLanguage Training Center, New Concept English Classroom. And today we will learn New Concept English Book 2, Lesson 7. Okay, sağlaştı yaxşımızlar. Endi bugünkü dersimizde şu kitabımızdaki 7. dersini günümüz. Andaqda şu başta ders başlaştım burun. Biz şu oldunqı ders tugenken bazı mühim noktalarını bir tekrarlap öteylik. Okay. Qaranglar, what are the words? Hamda bu qaysi so'zlar? Okay. Endi qarab basalım, men 4 parcha resim turdi. Birinchisi nima? Qanday bu? It's a beggar. Good. Beggar deganimiz nima? Tilamchi, shunami? Tilamchini arab nima? Beggar deymiz, shunami? Endi ikkinchisi nima? Okay, pocket. Shunami? It is a pocket. Good. Pocket. And the keyingisi food. Food means like people or animal can eat. Okay, something that can eat. It's food. Yemeklik degan gap. Hamda şu odamlar ayvalla yeyiladigan narsa hammasini nima yemeklik deymiz. Okay, keyingisi masalan call. Okay, it's a call at. Call at. Call at deganimiz shu birisini yo'qlamoq, ziyorat qilmoq degan gap bo'ldi. Xo'sh, hamsa mana endi muhim bo'lgan so'zlarning takrori. Endi mana keyingisi nima masalan? Aslında keyin bir necha muhim grammatik nuqtalar. And they complete the sentence with a and the. Bu so'zlar bilan qanday qilib qo'yganlar? To'ldirib qo'yganlar. Masalan, I have got, okay, a new school bag. Endi nima nima? A new, bir yangi, shunami? He has, okay, he has brother and sister. And my brother and sister sanalgan bo'lgansim, a brother and a sister. I have 5 English classes. Okay, manachu. Okay, a week. Demekçi, haftada demekçi. Her degan gap bo'lmaydi, harga a deganimiz. A week demekçi haftada bir ingliz til dars bor. You know, I usually do sports 3 times a month. Okay, men odatda oyda 3 qatim qanday qilman? Do sports. And they complete the sentence with a and the. I have never been to no, America before. I have I often talk with Jack Green. I have never been to that, okay, city before. Onun aldaki that degan bakın var. Endi ko'rsatgich bu narsa bo'lgan ahvolda masalan, qanday masalan, igilik almashil deymiz ku, masalan my, your, his, her yoki yana masalan, aniq ko'rsatib keladigan masalan this, that degan shu almashlar ham so'zlar bo'lib qolsa oldida ismlarni o'xshashlar qanday kelmaydi. Masalan, I like my dog. Okay. Okay. And so lesson 7. Too late. Okay. Okay, look at this picture. What is this? What is this? You know, it is a parcel, right? Parcel. Yet if you want to send something, you should put them in it. Okay. Agar unda bir narsani boshqa bir yerga avatmoqchi bo'lsangiz, xolaslar, mushu put them in it demak shuni ichiga solasizlar. Demak endi bu nima? Parcel. Odatda postalka deymiz-ku. Postalka. Masalan, pochtadan u yer bu yerni yo'llaydigan narsani shu parcel deymiz. You know, what is in the parcel? Can you guess? What is it? Sizlarcha mushu parcelning nima bor? Bir qiyos qilib qo'yinglar. Okay, what is that? Okay, maybe clothes. Maybe pencils. Okay, maybe some food. Okay, maybe a toy. Or, a diamond. Okay, I'm sure you might have welcome diamond bullshit. I'm here to pencil to get clothes kiyim kichik, toy, o'yinchoq. O'yinchoq degan not toy deymiz, toy. Bir o'yinchoq yoki some food. Okay. Hamsa mushu bugungi darsimizda mushu parcel g'oyatni aytib bir qiziqarli bir hikoya bor ekan savodoshlar. Shuni kunimiz andaqda biz mushu bugungi darsimizda keyin bir necha muhim so'zlar bor. Shu so'zlarni o'rganib o'tgandan keyin tekis keladi. All right. Anda Birinchi so'z nima desanglar? Diamond. Okay, anvar o'qig'andan qilinglar. Diamond emasmi? Diamond. Good. Diamond. Okay, diamond is a noun. Bular ma'noda qilinglar. Bu nima desanglar? Ism. Okay, diamond is shining all the time. Okay, diamond paqiradi. Nima? Okay, and the clear colors, precious stone, it's called diamond. Olmos deymiz odatda. Odatda shu Janubiy Afrikani misali. Olmos chiqadi. Shu yerdan oladi. Okay, nayetde paqırıq, nayetde qattiqlik darajasi yuqori bo'lgan, nayetde bir toshni deymiz, diamond. Okay, diamond. Okay, and the is shining all the time. And the shining degan paqiraydi shunami? Davomli paqirab turdi, masalan, xuddi mush rasmga o'xshash, shunami? Shuni deymiz, diamond. Okay. Ona degandan shining like a diamond, da bir naqshi bor, Rihannaning. Okay, Rihannaning shu naqshi, shu naqshni anglab qo'yinglar. Okay, shining like a diamond. Demakchi shu chaqnamoq xuddi nimga o'xshash, olmosga o'xshash. Xo'sh, endi keyingisi nima desanglar? Detective. Okay, detective. Xo'sh, endi detective. Okay, do you know detective? You know, he's a famous detective. Okay, u bo'lsin tayindanliq bo'lgan bir razvedchik. Okay. Xo'sh, endi razvedchik degan nima? Razvedchik degan shu deylo bir narsani aniqlaydigan odam, shunami? Razvedka qildigan. Tekshirdigan adam. Odatda razvedchida ko'pincha saqchi kiyimi kiymaydi, forma kiymaydi. Saqchiga police desak, endi nima? Detective. Maxsus shu razvedchik saqchilar bor. Ular nima odatda bek saqchi kiyimi kiyib ketmaydi. Shunami? Bu nima? Detective. Good. Detective degani nima bo'ldi? Razvedchik. Detective. A famous dangliq. A famous detective. Bir dangliq razvedchik. Kichik vaqtlarimiz biz Holmesda bir kinosi bor, shunami? Holmes nima desanglar? Shu detective. Okay, detective. Okay, yeah, the detective, he catches the bad guys. Shu eski nachar odamlarni tutadigan catches. Shu nima? Detective. Good. Okay, keyingisi qaranglar. Airport. Okay, airport. And we are air, hava degan gap, port. Nima paraf degan. To'xtaydigan yer shunami? Demak hamda shu pristan degan gap bo'ldimi? Endi havo harakati pristan. Demak shu aeroplanlar to'xtaydigan yer nima deymiz? Airport deymiz. Airport. Good. And airport deganimiz nima? Aerodrom. Airport deymiz, shunami? Okay. You know, the passengers are waiting for the plane at the place where the plane land and take off. Okay, and the miyarke where yarke nada ni marsangla planes land. Okay, planes land deganimiz aeroplanlar qo'nadigan and take off. Uchib ketadigan. Demakki aeroplanlar qo'nadigan, uchadigan ya'ni odatda nima deymiz desanglar? Airport deymiz. Take off degan uchmoq, land degan qo'nmoq. I am waiting for the plane at the airport. Odatda men hozir nima qilyapman? Aeroportda aeroplanni saqlayapman. Okay? Airport, waiting. Good. Next one is expect. Okay, expect. Xo'sh, expect. You know, she's expecting for her brother to come. Okay, nima deyapti? Expect deganimiz nima desanglar? Kutmak. Shunaqa, demakchi, o'zidan kutishi, shu taqozolik bilan saqlamoq, kutmak bo'lsa, expect. Okay. So what are you expecting? Siz nimani saqlayapsiz, nimani kutyapsiz? I'm expecting an urgent message. Men bir jiddiy bir uchurni qanday qilyapman? Saqlayapman. Yoki shuni kutyapman. Okay, endi buni ism shaklini bersanglar, expectation. Siz qanchalik kutasiz shu kutganingiz shunami? Okay. Kutish, masalan, sizlar xizmatda miyashaqlanishib qolsanglar, can you tell me your expectation? Masalan, about salary, shunami? Odatda shu maoshga bo'lgan expectationingizni deb baqsangiz, shunami? Deydigan gap. Can you tell me your expectation? Bu nima? Expect. Okay, expecting. Okay, expect something. Okay, and the expectation degan shu umid qilgani, kutgani, shunami? Odatda shu men shu qilganda qanday desanglar, masalan, interview qilganda hamda agar sizlarniki expectational big twin bo'lib qolsa, xo'jayiningni deb o'ylab qoladi desanglar, buning qobiliyati shunchalik o'xshaydi. Qobiliyati bek tuva o'xshaydi deb o'ylab qoladi. Shu bir bo'lsa yaxshi so'l hamda bek bo'lsa your expectation birga yuqoroq deb qo'ysang bo'ldi. Amaliyotda bu o'zinglarga ishongini ifodalaydi. Hamda onun için hem de qağınla çoxum qandar desanglar, sizlarning amaliyatingizga qarab berdi. Hargizmi masalan sizlar bek jiq deb aytgan kilam qanday olmaydi desanglar, jiq berib o'tishni atayin xo'jayinlar. Lekin sizlar shu yerda bir yaxshi bir ta'sir qoldirsiz. Okay, maqala o'ziga ishondigan deb. Lekin bag'an sir maoshni o'stirishni eng yaxshi yo'lini bersanglar albatta, nihoyat terishib ishlash. Shuning bir qimmat yaratib berish. Hamda qimmat yaratgan ekan tabiiy olgan desanglar, maoshni o'stirgan gap. Okay. Demek, I am expecting an urgent message. Expect. Okay, next one is, okay, valuable. Okay, valuable and precious. Hoş, yani buradan qaranglar, valuable and precious. Precious. Hani bir valuable degan so'zga qarab baqirgan bo'lsak, amiyarki value. Okay, value degan qimmat. Qimmatli degan gap. Ana valuable degan nihoyat qimmatlik. Demakki nihoyat qimmati bor. Qimmati bor. Nihoyat shuni deymiz valuable deymiz. Masalan, he bought me a very expensive necklace as a birthday present. O menga nihoyat bir qimmat bir zanjir, necklace ashta resimda ko'rinib turadi-ku, necklace. Okay, zanjir. As a birthday present. Nima? Bir nima chiptira? Tug'ilgan kun sovg'a chiptira. Okay, endi bu yerga expensive deganimizni bilan munosabatlik valuable. Okay, valuable deganimiz shu qimmatlik, nihoyat qimmati bor. Qimmat degan gap, ha? Okay. Endi bu yerga precious degan shu. Okay, precious. Lily has just got an important present from her best friend. Okay, Lily abaylam bir o'zininki eng yaqin do'stlarining intayin mo'yin bir sovg'atni qanday qildi? Topshirib oldi. Endi bu yerga important degan o'rniga nima? Precious. Okay, precious nihoyat qimmatli. Okay. Endi bu yerga valuable bilan precious hamda bu ikkilisi uyg'ur tilida ya kanjil tarjima qilsa qimmatli deb ma'no chiqadi. Endi buning farqini nima desanglar, bu yerga valuable deganimiz bekerak hamda uniki bahsi bilan munosabat, qimmati bilan munosabat. Shunami? Bu nihoyat qimmatli degan ma'noda. Endi bu yerga precious deganimiz nima desanglar, buning bo'lgan ahamiyati bu mo'yinlik darajasi jihatdan nima desanglar, shu precious ahmiyat. Naydi bir so'ng bo'lgan ahmiyat naydi yuqori bo'lsa, naydi chunqur ma'nolik. Garchi uni bek odat sovg'atlar ko'ngil ifodalaydi-ku endi. Demak, endi sizga bo'lgan shu ahmiyat naydi zo'r bo'lsa, precious. Shunami? Okay. Okay, this is a really precious stone. Shunami? Demak, bu naydi ahmiyati bor bir tosh. Bu qanday tosh desa, yiliqi bola bilan dengiz bo'yida og'an tosh degandek. Shunami? Demak, endi bu naydi ahmiyati bo'lsa precious. Naydi qimmati yuqori bo'lsa, valuable. Mesela diamond is really valuable. Okay. Belki diamond'dek bir qimmat yo'q tosh belki siz uchun precious bo'lishi mumkin. Chunki nima desangiz, uning nurg'un aslimini saqlangan. Yoki bir do'stingizning ko'ngli, yoki do'stingizning sovg'ati, shunga nima? Precious. Good. Birisi precious, yana birisi nima? Valuable. Valuable. Okay. Endi keyingi so'z nima ekan desanglar, steal. Okay. Steal. Okay, and steal deganimiz nima? O'g'irlamak. Steal. Okay, so you take something away from the owner without permission. Okay, and birisidan ruxsat so'maylam yoki ruxsatsizlam shu bir narsani olib ketsanglar, bu nima bo'ldi? Steal bo'ldi, o'g'irlamak. And o'g'irlik deb o'tgan zaman shakl bo'lsa, stole, o'g'irlangan, stolen. Steal, stole, stolen. Okay? Steal, stole, stolen. O'g'irlamak, o'g'irladi, o'g'irlagan. Good. Actually, the thief often steals at night. Nima? O'g'ri doim kechada bir narsa qo'llaydi. Tushunami? Thief often steals qachon? At night. At night. Odatda o'g'irlar nada? Kechda harakat qildi bu. Okay. He stole a lot of money from the house. U nurgun pulun näre o'g'irldi, o'yini o'g'irldi. Stole, shunaqa. Okay. Keyingisini bersanlar main, okay. Mine emasmi? Main, okay, main. Okay, main means the most important. Eng muhim bo'lgan narsani main deymiz. Masalan, main road. Qaranglar, mana nima? Asosli yo'l. Main road. Okay, endi macho main gate. Okay. Nima deysizlar? Cho'ng darvoza yoki asosli darvoza. Shunami? Intay muhim bo'lgan darvoza. Mana Shinjang universitetiniki, taxminan ona maktabimniki darvoza. Shunami? Main gate. Good. Endi macho main food. Okay, and the main food. Deganimiz nima? Asosli tamoq. Ilqa ishtaach qo'ch, asosli tamoq, uning degandan ilqa har xil pecheni prana qilib qo'yamiz-ku, to'rt u bilan. Sizlarning main food deganimiz ham o'shani, shu intayim asosli tamoq. Asoslaydigan tamoq. Okay, and the main building. And the main building was-chi, ama asosli bina. Okay. Asosli bina. Demak, intayim ashuniki eng muhim bo'lgan bino, shunami? Ama o Shinjang universitetiniki Janub maktab rayonidagi the main building. Okay, main building. All right. Demek the main deganimiz nima? Asosli. And the main reason bo'lsa, asosliq sabab, main reason. Get main road, main gate, main food, main building. Good. Xo'sh, hamma qaranglar, bularni ma'rifatlar main courses in g'oya. Okay. And bular bo'lsa, mana shu g'oyadagi asosiy darsliklar. Qarasanglar, yeni o'quv inglizlar, new concept English book 1, book 2, book 3 and book 4 and no interchange. Okay. Yangi aloqa degan material bor. Interchange. Uniki nima? IELTS training. Okay. IELTS vocabulary, IELTS speaking, IELTS listening, and IELTS writing. Shunami? Okay. Undan keyin salam yana bir yangi material bor. English in mind deyiladi. Xo'sh, endi English in mind degancha intayin yaxshi material bu. Hozir hamda shu o'tlayotgan hamda ishkirildi. Yoki davlat sirtiri bo'lsin, intayin nupuzliq materialdan birisi. Bu materialni ayni vaqtida men ishkirda ishlagan maktab Xinhangda New Channel deymiz. Shu maktab Angliyada nashr o'quvini sotib jirib, shu cho'ng quruqliq jumladan Jongoga taqatlan kitobcha hamda. Hozir ham shu kitobni bizning g'oyatil tarbiyalash mərkəzində o'tayapmiz. Bu intayin yaxshi. Buni asosan biz shu g'oya chet elga chiquvchilar sinfi. Agar shu yillik bolalar o'tayapmiz, buni unumi haqiqatan yaxshi bo'ladi. Bo'lsa, sizlarmi shu kitobni bir ko'rsanglar, masalan, IELTS berdiganlar, bir qatim o'rganib olsanglar, haqiqiy bo'lgan kitobcha, 6 qism kitob. It's awesome. Awesome. Okay. English in mind deymiz, English in mind. Okay. Good. Xo'sh, hamma qaranglar. Keyingisi ekan airfield. Good. Ana bu yerga air deganimiz havo degan gap, shunami? Okay, air deganimiz havo. Field. Good. Ana bu yerga field deganimiz nima? Etizliq degan gap. Ana havo etiz, havoliq, davodagi, osmondagi etizliqmi? No. Shu aeroplan uchadigan yo'l bor. Aeroplan qo'nadigan, uchadigan yo'lni nima deymiz? Airfield. Masalan, shu PPTning Beijing'da ko'ra olasizlar. Bu nima? Airfield, shunami? Aeroplan qanday qildi? Uchadi. Okay, uchib ketadi, shunami? Shu uchadigan ya'ni yoki tushadigan ya'ni nima deymiz? Airfield deymiz, Okay, airfield. Good, airfield. Xo'sh, hamma nima deysanlar? The plane will take off from airfield. Okay, and then take off from the airfield. And then nima aeroplan shu nimadan qanaqa qilmoqchi? Qo'zg'almoqchi yoki uchmoqchi. Shunami? Take off deganimiz nima? Uchmoq. Xo'sh, next one is guard. Okay, guard. Okay, I'm the guard degan qanday balla? A guard. Okay, I'm the madam degan qarovul. Yoki keeping guard. Odatda shu amonlik saqlash deymiz-ku. Okay, guard. Okay. Demakchi behavior protecting. Protect degan qo'g'dimoq, muhofazat qilmoq, shunami? demek şu qo'g'lashini guard deymiz. Okay. You know, a guard is keeping guard at the gate day and night. Okay, endi bu amalliq saqlovchi keeping guard. Endi bu keeping guard deganimiz amalliq saqlavatidi. Nari at the gate cho'ng eshikning oldida yoki cho'ng eshikda deganlar. Okay. Kichkindis shunami? Kichkindis. Albatta yana bodyguard mi deb qo'yamiz arkadaşlar. Masalan, bodyguard deganimiz nima? Sanlar zontunglarniki, cho'ng shaxslarniki emas, qo'daydigan bog'i. Shuni bodyguard deymiz, bodyguard. Okay, next one is stones. Xo'sh, stones. Okay, stones nima ekan? There are so many stones by the river. Okay, men daryo qirg'iga qarasanglar, bu yerda nurg'un toshlar bor ekan, sizlarmi? Tosh degan nima deymiz? Stones. Stones. Tosh shig'il deymiz-ku. Xo'sh, endi sand bo'lsa nima deysanlar? Sand deganimiz hamda qum degan gap. You know, they are playing volleyball in the sand. Ular qumda nima o'ynadi? Volleyball o'ynayotdi. Okay? Stone, yana birisi nima? Sand. Stone and sand. Stone and sand. Okay, musho nima deysanlar? Stone, tosh, sand deganimiz nima deysanlar? Qum degan gap. Bir kuni bir muallim darsxonaga bir xalta musho stones, bir xalta sand, ana bir chaynak water kiribdi-ku. Shuni o'ylanandan bir lonqaga avval tashlarni sapdi, stonesni. Sepulab ballarin to'ldimi debdi. Shuni o'ylanandan balla voy to'ldi, to'shdi deb. Shuni o'ylandan keyin onunga qushaq kichik tashlarni sapdi. Sasa sepulab ondan balla to'ldimi desa, yana balla to'ldi debdi. Shundan keyin onunga nima qilibdi? Sand, qumni qo'yibdi. Qumni qo'yibdi, yana bir mo'nch qum chiqib ketibdi. Shundan ballarini to'ldimi desa, voy yana to'ldi desa. Birdan keyin fistaldan tegidan bir chaynak suvni olib yana qo'ysa, o suvni to'shadi. Shundan ballarim to'ldimi? Endi to'ldi dedi. Demak hamda buni qarasanglar boshda yo'g'on toshni rock deymiz-ku. Yo'g'oq toshdan birini soldi. Stone'dan. Toshdan birini silib, uni kichikroq toshdan birini soldi, keyin qumni soldi, undan ya'ni suvni qo'ydi. Demak, endi mo'at tartib qanday desanglar, bu nihoyat bir xil falsafiy bir narsa bor-ku bunda. Agar endi buni o'rniga toshni boshda solmay, agar suv yoki qumni boshda qo'yib qo'ysa, boshqa hech qanday narsa qanday desanglar, masalan, suvdan boshqa u tosh nimadan qanday desanglar patmaydi. Demak, odamning hayotida shu yo'g'on tosh, shu eng cho'ng g'oya, eng cho'ng nishon, eng cho'ng orzu-chu. Ondan kichik nimalar qanday desanglar, ondan kichikroq nishonlar, kichikroq biz yetmoqchi bo'lganishqa. Endi ma qum, suv deganimiz hamda shu nihoyat kichik bo'lganishlar. Demak, sizning hayotingizda odam avval nimani silish kerak desanglar, shunga cho'ng toshni silish kerakcha, ondan kichikni degandek. Agar bo'lmayamda suvni yoki qumni başta sevvasak, ma beşirke en hayatımızda en mühim narsalar qanday desanglar, patmaydi. Demek hamda bizning hayotimiz mı shunga o'xshaydi. Shunga siz hayotingizning yosh vaqtingizda bo'lsa, shu vaqtingiz bor vaqtida en mühim ishlarni birinchi ulab qo'ying, undan keyin ba'zi keyingi ishlarni. Masalan, kunlik plan tuzgandami, bular en mühim ishni, en qimmat bo'lmaydigan ishni boshqa tuzish kerak. Undan keyin bu tartib bo'yicha qanday desanglar, o'zgartirib qilish kerak-ku. All right. So spell the words on the balloons as fast as you can. And amalning bericha eng tezlikda shu spell qilib qo'yinglar, shu hozir balloon chiqadi. Endi ko'ringlar balloonlarni. Endi birinchisi qaranglar. AFLD. Bu nima? Okay, airfield. Get airfield. AIRFIELD. And some kingcho. MN. Which one? Okay, MAIN, main. Good. Next one is ST. Next one, EAL. Good. Steel. Good. What about name? DET. Good. ECTIVE. Good. Detective. What about the next one? Guard. King's P R E C I O U S. Precious. شنو قيمتلك. King's D I A M O N D. Okay, diamond. All right. King's airport. King's X P E X P E C T. Expect. Okay, and the macho V A L. Okay, U. Okay, A B L E. Okay, valuable. King's P A R C E L. Parcel. Demek anda şu bugün sözlerimi sağlamışlar. Ama airfield, main, steel, detective, guard, precious, diamond, airport, expect, valuable, parcel. All right. Okay, endi bugungi so'z o'rganishimizni yaklaşık olsun. Endi sen dehqonlar keyingi bo'lakdagi teksti bo'lsin.
Lesson 7. Too late. First listen and then answer the question. Did the detectives save the diamonds? The plane was late and detectives were waiting at the airport all morning. They were expecting a valuable parcel of diamonds from South Africa. A few hours earlier, someone had told the police that thieves would try to steal the diamonds. When the plane arrived, some of the detectives were waiting inside the main building, while others were waiting on the airfield. 2 men took the parcel off the plane and carried it into the customs house. While 2 detectives were keeping guard at the door, 2 others opened the parcel. To their surprise, the precious parcel was full of stones and sand.
Okay, so look at the first question. Who was waiting at the airport all morning? Okay, who was waiting? Okay, so arkadaşlar, şu aeroportta bütün düştüm burun. Kim sakladı? Okay, who was waiting? Okay, and second question, what were they expecting from the South Africa? Okay, and that Janub Afrika'nın zaten ulan nimini kütüvadı takazzalıklar, nimini kütüvadı. What is that? A diamond? Okay, or a parcel? Okay, asasen demeli. Sana şu parcel, şu ne? Okay, the plane, and some tekstnike bir mezmunu qarsanlar, the plane was late and detectives were waiting at the airport all morning. Okay, and demeli sana bu aeroplan keçikti, and then şu detectives, разведчиклар, şu bütün düştüm burun ne yapsakladı? Waiting at the airport. Okay, they were expecting a valuable parcel of diamond from South Africa. And ular nimiş qıvatatdı? Ular şu bir nayet qimmatlik bir posolkini Janub Afrikadan kelgan shuni kütüvatatdı. A few hours earlier, someone had told the police that would try, who? Of course, the thieves would try to steal the diamond. Okay, steal the diamonds. And then imagine bir neçe saat ilgari hamda ma'lum bir kishi hamda someone deganda mishara aniq bo'lmagan bir kishini ko'rsa, someone had told the police that thieves would try to steal the diamonds. Shu nimani o'g'irlaydiganligini qanday desa dedi. When the plane arrived, some of the detectives were waiting inside the main building while others were waiting on the airfield. Okay. Hamda nima desanlar, shu aeroplan yetib kelganda, razvedchiklarning ba'zilari shu asos binoninki, muhim binoning ichida saqlab turadi, ba'zilari sirtida. Ba'zilari qanday ekan desanlar, sirtida. Okay, they are waiting inside and they are waiting outside, right? 2 men took the parcel off the plane and carried it into the customer's house. And the ikki kishi, demekchi, ikki odam Şu aeroplanın o parselini hep düştü hem de nime desem customer's house. Tamoyjdan hep kiripti. Yani while two detectives were keeping guard at the door and the qagan işkisi şu şikte nimişka qarawlıq durup atqanda. Yani two others opened the parcel and the qagan işkisi şu nimeni qanday qilibdi? Echibdi. Open the parcel. All right, open it. To their surprise, the precious parcel was full of stones and sand. And bularni hayron qoldirgani bu precious parcel and bu qanday ekan? Full of stone and sand. Qum tashlar bilan qanday qilibdi? To'shabdi. Xo'sh, hamma shu bugungi darsniki language focus qilamiz. Shu tekstimizga intayin muhim nuqta. Okay. And the thieves would try to. Try to steal the diamond. And I'm sure try to deganimiz nima desanlar? Ansa ma birinchi rasm qarasanlar, try to do something. Nima desanlar? Shu butun kuchi bilan demakchi, amalning bericha butun kuchi bilan shu ishni qilishga tirishish bo'lsa, try to do something. Okay. I tried to study English. Okay, and the man ingliz o'rganishimni qanday qildim? Okay. Tirishdim. Okay, and the man both of men are and the ishkili action and the trying to move the stone. Okay, ular ham shu tashni yutkesh qanday qilibdi? Tirishib etibdi. Okay, what about this? This one is try doing something like try playing piano, try playing guitar. Okay, they are trying learning new musical instruments. Okay, and yeni musical instrument and musica asboblarini o'rganishga qanday qo'yibdi? Trying learning. Trying learning. O'rganishga qanday qo'yibdi? Tirishib etibdi. Trying learning. Okay. To their surprise, and ularni bir hayron qoldirgani, the precious parcel was full of stones and sand. And bu nima desanlar? To one surprise, shu ma'lum kishini hayron qoldirgani, hayron qoldirgan yeri bo'lsa shunami? Masalan, to my surprise, it began to rain heavily. And meni hayron qoldirgan yeri shu bo'ldiki, bu qattiq nima ham qo'yib ketdi? Ig'ir ham qo'yib ketdi shunami? And to her surprise, and shu once degan o'rniga my, your, his, her. She didn't pass the exam. Okay, and uni hayron qoldirgani. To our surprise, the new teacher is American. Okay, to somebody's surprise. Okay, to my surprise, to your surprise, to his surprise, to her surprise. Okay, and then to his surprise, his mom gave him a lot of birthday presents. And the ubalinki ayran qoldig'ini shu bo'ldiki nima desanlar, uningki opsa uningga nurg'un tug'ilgan kun sovg'atlarni qanday qildi? Berdi. Okay, what about this? To my surprise, the dog can drive a car. Okay, nima desanlar, to my surprise. And the meni ayran qoldig'an yer shu bo'ldiki, eshitmo qanday qildi ekan, mashina haydaydi ekan. Okay, and to somebody's surprise again, and birisini ayran qoldirdi. Okay, and two men took the parcel off the plane and carried it into the customer's house. Okay, and the ishki kishi took the parcel off. And took off degan shu shumak nima? Masalan, took the book off, took nimani qanday? Amma. Masalan, he's taking the book off the shelf. Okay, and u qanday qiladi? Jazidan kitobni qanday qiladi? Evatadi. Okay. Took up. Take up yana birga sevich deb ma'nosi bor. Hey, take off your coat. Shunami? Take off your coat. Demakchi, nimangizni qanday qildim? Sevita. Okay, next one, put on. Agar put on bo'lgan bo'lsa, put on kiymek. Kiymek. Masalan, put on your shoes, put on your coat. I put my shirt on. I put on my shirt. And then I put my shirt on, yoki put on my shirt. But again, put on o'ttirga olsanglar bo'ladi va yoki nima desanglar keyinga olsanglar bo'ladi. Tushundinglar? Okay. Masalan, put out. Okay, what about put out? Okay, masalan, put out the fire. And o't o'chirishni nima desanglar, put out deymiz, put out. Masalan, the fireman put out the fire. Okay, fireman put the fire out. Mushkil desanglar qanday desanglar o'xshash. Birga shu o'ttirg'i silish yana birga nima keyinib qo'yish. Put out the fire yoki put the fire out. Put the fire out. Okay, misol bugungi darsniki grammatika qaranglar. Mana shu go to jinshing. Ana bu go to jinshing nima ilgari bir qator o'rganib o'tgan, bu nima o'tganki davomlashayotgan zaman. Okay. Demakchi ma'lum bir o'tgan vaqtda shu ishni davomlashayotgan bo'lsa, go to jinshing deymiz. Masalan, detectives were waiting at the airport all morning. O razvedchiklar shu butun tushdan burun shu yerda saqlayotganda, kutayotganda. Shunami? They were expecting a valuable parcel of diamonds, and that ular qimmatlik bir nimani kutayotganda degandekchi. Endi o'tgan ma'lum bir vaqtga qarasanlar shu yuz berayotgan ish. Masalan, what is the Tom doing now? Okay. Sorry, what is the Tony doing now? Tony hozir nima qilyapti? Okay, Tony is sleeping now. Hozir uxlayapti. Okay, and what was the Tony doing at 7 p.m. this evening? Okay, and then shu saat 7da Tony nima ish qilayotgandi desa, Tony was reading at 6 p.m. this evening. Okay, and asla 7 p.m. bo'lish kerak. Tony 7 bilan qanday qilayotgandi? Kitob o'qiyotgandi. Kitob o'qiyotgandi. Demak, endi shu go to jinshing holatda qanday desanglar, shu uzoqcha davomlashadigan ba'zi ishbozlar undan keyin endi qisqa harakat o'tgan zaman bo'yicha ishlaymiz. Masalan, when the plane arrived, one of the detectives were waiting inside the main building. Agar nima when ishlatganda vallahi shu qatwandungdo deb qo'yamiz, qisqa harakat. Masalan, arrive degan shu yetib ham keldi shunami? Arriving deb uzoq qo'yib ketmaydi. Shunga menda qisqa harakatlarni shu when bilan ishlaymiz, buni demak go to. Undan keyin endi shu uzoqcha davomlashadigan masalan waiting. Ma'ashlarni qanday desanglar, shu go to jinshing holatda deymiz. Masalan, when the plane arrived, some of the detectives were waiting inside the main building. Okay? Masalan, when he finished his work, and he's finishing demaymiz shunami? Bu intan qisqa bir harakat. Bu ish qisqa bir vaqtda tamomlanadigan shunami? Shunga ma'lum qilib aytsanglar, when he finished his work deb ishlatamiz. Yeah, okay, when he's finished his work, his friend was waiting him in front of the building. Okay, and mishana. Xizmatni tugatgan vaqtda uning do'sti nima saqlayotdi? Shu binoning oldida saqlayotdi. Masalan, Lily watched TV, Jack entered the room. Okay. And birisi watched TV, yani birisi entered the room. Okay, and ma ikki harakatni qaysi qisqa deganda ma enter bu o'yinga kirmaydi. Bu entering the room demaymiz. Bu qisqa harakatni o'tgan zamonda ifodalaymiz. Ma watching shunami? Amani nayta qislam ifodalaydigan gap. Birisi duan bo'lsa shunami? Masalan, Lily was watching TV, Jack entered the room. Nima? When Jack entered the room. Okay, ma'nimi? Demak endi Jack kirgan vaqtida qanday qilyapti? Lily televizor ko'rayotdi. Janoblar, Lily televizor ko'rayotdi. Lily was watching TV when Jack entered the room. Okay, demak endi mana shunga diqqat qilinglar. Shu when o'tgan zaman ifodalaganda cho'qim qisqa harakatlarni ifodalaymiz. Qolganini desanglar uzun. Okay. Odatda shunga o'xshash ikki shu changdongdo deymiz, uzun harakatlar tang yuz berayotgan bo'lsa, bunga while ni ishlatamiz. Masalan, ikkilisi go to jinshing bo'ldi. Ya'ni some of the detectives were waiting inside the main building while others waiting on the airfield. Okay, and then masalan, we were doing homework while they were watching TV. And the watching doing demak men uzoq davomlashadigan uzun harakat nima? Shu ma'noga kelganda nima while ni ishlatamiz. Mush when bilan while ni farqi. When ni ishlatganda cho'qim birisi qisqa harakat, birisi uzun harakat bo'lishi kerak. Lekin while ni ikkilisi uzun harakat bo'ladi, uning ustiga ikkisi tang yuz beradi. Mushunga alayda diqqat qilib qo'yinglar. We were doing homework while they were watching TV. Okay. Masalan, mashkar qaranglar, my mother washing clothes. I did homework. Okay, endi ma'noga kelganda, endi nima ikkilisi qanday desanglar uzun harakat. Demakchi, birisi yuz berayotganda, yana birisi tang qanday bo'lsa, yuz berayotgan edi. Masalan, my mother was washing clothes. I was doing homework. Okay. Demek Müşe oturga when işildan while elbette nima demekçi apam kiyim juyuvatqanda men nima ish qilavatdim topshiriq ishlavatdim demekçi ikki deysiz bu yerda uzun harakat shunga nima while ishiltimiz my mother was washing clothes while I was doing homework. Okay, amsa shuni practice qilib beringlar. Masalan birinchisi when he for a bus his best friend. Okay. And the miyarke qaysi uzun harakat bo'lish kerak savolashlar? Okay. Qaysini tanlaylik? A was waiting so. Waits. C waited so. He was waiting was seeing. Okay, qaysini tanlaylik? A yaxshi. When he was waiting, demek birisi uzun harakat bo'ldi. When he was waiting for a bus, u aptu saqlayotganda he saw a best friend. And it was so degan saying degan uzoq ko'rsatdim. Shu ko'rdi shunami? Ko'rdi demek qisqa bir harakat. Shunga o'sha A'ni tanlaymiz. Masalan, my mother came back home while my mother came back home while nima ish qilayotganda? While I was doing homework. Demek men topshiriq ishlayotgan vaqtimda apam qana qildi, qaytib keldi. And my job. Masalan, his parents wanted to know what he at the moment, okay? Wanted to know o'tgan zaman bo'lgan ekan what she was doing at the work. And my parents wanted bo'lgan ekan o'tgan zaman va keyin jo'qim o'tgan davomlashayotgan bo'lish kerak. Was doing, ishtami? Beshinchisi, when I went to say goodbye to him, okay, men onun bilan goodbye deb qo'ygan vaqtimda u menda qilyapti. He was playing. Yaxshi, ammo birisi menda bo'lgan vaqtda qisqa harakat, yana birisi uzun harakat qilib davomlash kerak. Was playing. Demek was playing something. Good. All right, bugungi darsimiz mushagich bo'lsin. Sizlar kishi takror qilinglar. Bular mana ikki jumlaga, masalan, when, while ikki jumlaga bo'lsa, 10 dan 20 jumla tuzinglar. Undan keyin tekstni kishi yodlab o'tinglar. Mushundan shu uzun harakat, qisqa harakat, mush narsalardan ko'p chiqadi. Bo'lsa mush bilimlarni birlashtirib, yana bir qatam videoni bir ko'rib olsanglar, texim yaxshi bo'lgan bo'ladi. All right, that's all for today. See you next time. Goodbye.